There is a sound at the center of the universe. That is like an empty space where the sound lives. And the old rishis, the old ancient Indians from India knew about this sound. And they sang with this sound, trying to reach it. And that sound resonated with their sounds, and that gave them the mantras. The last few years, center of the universe is giving us new sounds, sounds that we need to embody on this earth, that we need to sing, we need to hear, and be able to bring into the sphere of this planet. I have a feeling that it is very important that these sounds are being sung by human voices. I grew up at the shores of a very big river in the Netherlands that from the very beginning taught me that there was more in life than what was around me. I lived in a small village where nothing much happened. But when I was sitting at the river, realizing the ebb and the flow and how the water went all the way to the ocean, that gave me a sense of another world, another idea of life. The force of the water, which is so powerful, and at the same time it is very tender. The beginning of Pansori was very concrete. From the first years, the only thing that happened was that people came to me who had all kinds of physical problems for which I sang. People who had been into a coma, people who had severe brain damage, who had skin problems, who had dyslexia, children with autism problems. The only thing I could think about was making sounds and singing, strong and tender, like the river that I lived on years and years and years ago. But I always knew that these sounds that I had to sing for people were somehow related to these sounds coming from this source of the universe. I never thought that I was doing the healing. I always knew that the sounds were doing the healing. And I think that is a very important aspect of Pansori Living Sound, that we know we are a channel. The sounds in that field of resonance, which is a natural phenomena, find places where there are blockages, places where the sound cannot enter so well, and from the listening and from the sound that is made, suddenly these blockages can melt. There are sounds that can travel through this field, and in this field the healing happens. I had a dream, and that dream was, I called it later, the dream about the 5 continents. Because there was still for me this notion of the sounds coming from the source in the universe. And I realized that Pansori had to travel and had to go to all the different corners of the world. I'm not working for the short term. I'm working for the next 200 or 300 years, because that's probably how long it will take. But I just have to make a beginning and to let in every corner of the world people work with these sounds, and in that way make the field of Pansori Living Sound bigger.